Hi.
Hi. Good morning or whatever.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Sorry, it's been so long since I've done this on my own. I just completely forgot the schedule. Thanks for being here with us today to sprint, or maybe not sprint at all. I'm going to let Wallis introduce herself, and then we can go in that order.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm Wallis. My channel is Wallissimo. I have various different projects, and I always make very grand plans for each of those projects. And then a week after I make those plans and make those plans public, my plans change. So come over to my channel if you want some serious inconsistency, but it's always a good time.
Always an aesthetic time.
I'm dead.
Oh, you done? Hi, I'm the Beauty and the Beast, Stig.
I love that.
Your intro kills me every time. Every week kills me. Hello, I'm Katie Ann. I make content sometimes, most of the time, every Thursday at 1:15. Actually, I'm a bit of a mess today, but happy holidays, Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, so.
And you know me. If you don't, oh well.
Oh well.
Hi, Leo. Thanks for being early. And hi, Michael. Those are the only two comments that came up. So, it's been an entire week since we've seen each other. How has everyone been in the interim?
We've been living. We've been having days.
Just having days. How about you, Wallis?
I'm literally trying to process. I can't even remember what happened this last week. My brain is. I don't know. I mean, it's that pre-holiday stress, but it's a good time. I have a healthcare worker who lives in my house, and so this is always a really busy time of year for them. So I kind of feel tangential stress for them because they, both want to be present with family, but they're also really busy at the hospital. So, yeah. But
Katie likes your. Katie, Leo likes your sweater.
Thank you.
Oh, my headphones. Hold up. Am I echoing for anybody? Is it a problem?
No.
Nope.
Sound good for me.
Yeah, this is motion activated, so I can't even turn it off if I wanted to.
I love it. Where did you get it?
Hi, Violet.
I think I got it at TJ Maxx.
I like it a lot.
2 years ago. I know. They have such weird stuff.
You're like TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, conglomerate. Oh, I love it.
I don't know what any of that means.
Our little Norwegian.
They're not consignment stores, but they're the stores where like the bigger stores, all their overflow stock go into them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Regina. Thanks for waking up.
Same. I did too. Yeah, she's on the West Coast, isn't she?
She's in Nevada, so whatever time that is there.
Yeah, I think they're Pacific still. I could be wrong. I don't know geography.
Is Nevada
could be right.
Mountain time?
I think maybe it depends on where in Nevada. I don't know.
Regina.
Isn't Nevada just desert? Isn't that where Area 51 is?
What time is it in Salt Lake?
Yeah, but Nevada's right.
AM in Salt Lake
All
City.
right, they're mountain time.
Oh, okay.
So everyone in the comments, let me know what you're working on. So did you guys have any like end of the year goals you want to try to like stretch to reach in the next week?
Yeah, so I made a whole video about all my goals for December specifically in order to get ready for January. And the big one, the writing related one, to stay on topic, was I wanted to work.
Do you know where you are, Wallis? You can go off topic.
But I wanted to write 100 hours on a project because at the time I thought that I was supposed to be doing a full rewrite, but then I had a whole conversation with the person who's helping me with this story, and they were like, actually, instead of doing a full rewrite, we really need you to write a synopsis. And so even though that theoretically seems easier than writing for 100 hours in a month, I still haven't finished that. So it's been a really good time goal-wise. But I got a new planner, and I am filling out that planner and getting ready for the new year, where I'm for sure going to achieve all my goals then.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I just want to say, hi, Danny. Sorry you feel like a dumpster fire. Hopefully you feel better. Thanks for dropping by.
Get well soon.
Yes, hope you feel better soon. Love you, Danny.
That's so sad.
Okay, what about you, Steve? Did you have any end of the year goals, like stretch goals?
My end of the year goal was basically to finish my outline, which I sort of did,
Woo!
and I started drafting. So I'm ahead of my goals, which is very uncharacteristic for me.
So on brand.
So off-brand.
Go off, bro.
So yeah, that's where I am emotionally. I'm gonna spend today wrapping some presents, going to the shop.
How nice.
Don't you dare go to the shop on stream.
I'll take you with me on my cell phone.
It'd be so funny.
That's a good confession. So about you, Katie?
I had a lot of grand plans for December, and unfortunately, none of them have come through. I was going to try to get to my Goodreads goal of reading 35 books. I'm currently at 27.
In December?
Hey.
That's why I haven't seen you.
Yeah. But I decided that I'm not going to continue editing until December. It is December, you dumb bitch. Until January.
Dumb bitch.
Kind to yourself, please.
It's fine. Yeah, so in January I'm going to start editing again. So I've just been reading and panicking about life and panicking about my writing. So it's been a good time. So, but there've been no real goals except for reading a bunch. But I'm not even going to be reading on this stream because I can't be bothered.
So what are you going to be doing?
I'm gonna work on other projects. I'm gonna work on my secret project or something. Or I've actually been considering outlining book 2 of my thing. So we might do that. Who knows?
Spicy.
What about you, Devesha?
I don't know what I'm going to be doing today, but my end of the year goals, like the ones I want to complete, are the blue stuff on the Kanban board, and I'm still trying to do this stupid short story. I just haven't had the motivation for it, so I don't know, maybe I'll do that today. Michael said he's going to be reading during the sprint, and
what are you reading, Michael?
Yes, tell us what you're reading. Leo just finished outlining a chapter, didn't expect a holiday sprint. Ooh, okay. Reading as well. Oh, that's so cute. New Year's letters for friends.
That's so sweet. I love that.
Kind of not in the mood to get video because one of my best friends got the virus. Oh, I hope they pull through.
Yeah, hope he is okay. They're okay.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of reading in the chat today. So on that note, we should probably start a sprint.
Probably should.
It's bad when Wallis is the one who doesn't want to sprint.
She just doesn't want to work on her synopsis.
Right.
Oh, 55 minutes. Yeah, let's do that.
Absolutely not.
I do have to film an outro for my video, so maybe we should. No, I'm kidding.
Do you want to do maybe like
15?
420? Or wait.
420? Yeah.
420.
Blaze it. That was dumb. I shouldn't have said that on stream.
Hello, Katie's future employer, and welcome to this stream.
Hopefully I'm my future employer.
Right. Regina's editor has the vampire sequel, and I have the pre-Christmas do nothing. Oh, I completely
feel that.
They are killing.
I also have the pre-Christmas do nothings, even though I have stuff I definitely should do.
Same. So Regina said 20. We're gonna do 420s. Blaze it.
Okay.
Oh, 420.
I'm gonna say that every time you say 420 now.
Oh, and look at that. Okay. Sprint. Okay, how did everyone do for our first sprint?
Wow. I did well. I'm still not done, but getting there.
He's laughing.
Oh, that's a big gift.
Yeah, it's like a outdoor brazier. Is that what it's called? Like you can barbecue on it, so you put it up on a mountain rack and it hangs down in the middle, like a grill.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called, like a
change.
standing grill or whatever, a hanging
Yeah.
grill, whatever you want to call it.
I thought you said razor.
So
and I
that's
was
for
like,
me and my
what's
sister
a
to my brother.
razor?
I thought you were like
It's
a
a
lawnmower,
scooter?
like it's just a
That's
razor,
a-
a razor. But you
I was
said
thinking like a chainsaw, maybe.
Yeah.
No, but a grill, yes.
No,
That
it's a
sounds fun.
grill, a hanging grill.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what he's getting.
Hopefully he doesn't watch this.
Oh, he does not. He does not.
I spent that sprint mostly just cleaning up my room, and then I opened up my document that I'm going to be working on, and I opened a card from my aunt, my great aunt. She had sent me, and it's so glittery. I don't know if you can
I like
see.
her. I support her.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Edna.
Look at all that glitter.
That's
And it
pretty.
just, I opened
Oh,
up
that's
the.
cute. What is he
It
holding?
is cute.
It's a little bird, like
Little
cardinal.
bird.
Oh, I thought it was like holding them strangled. Sorry.
No,
I might-
No,
made it up.
that'd be a weird Christmas card. But
It looked like pieces of meat at first. And I was like, why does he have raw steak?
Raw steak, Feliz Navidad.
please tell me that. Yeah, so I'm covered in glitter, but I'm good. So I didn't get much done, but it's fine.
What about you, Wallis? How's your summary? Synopsis number one.
You know, I did spend the entire sprint working on it, so I'm proud of myself for that. But I currently have 4 different iterations of it. I keep getting stuck on a specific point, and so then I start again. The first time I started working on this, I think 2 weeks ago, which that's like embarrassing. Can I just say, for the fact that this is supposed to be 1 to 2 pages, and as somebody who took a lot of writing classes and English classes and stuff, this has been one of the most painful writing assignments. And I'm trying not to be over dramatic because I don't want to scare people, but this is honestly horrible. But yeah, so Alexa Dunn, the first time I was on stream working on this, somebody mentioned that I should watch an Alexa Dunn synopsis video, which she has because she's amazing. She has everything. And then in her video, she mentions a website, like a blog by, I'm totally messing this up. The person's name isn't on their front page. Oh, well. Oh, it's on Alexa's. Okay, so there's a person named Susan Dennard.
Susan Bieber. Yeah.
I love her.
Oh, cool. I had never heard of her, but now I'm introduced. And she has a whole breakdown of how the like beats that you can follow when you're writing your synopsis, and she gives you an example where for Star Wars. And so I copy pasted all of her, like part 1 is the opening image, part 2 is your protagonist intro, and there are 10 parts, and each of them should be like 1 to 2 sentences. So I've been trying to do that, and that's what I was trying to do during the sprint.
Why is it not working for you?
Well,
She keeps getting stuck on one part.
yeah, and the thing is that
I mean, what's she getting stuck on?
Like, what part of the story is
Yeah,
it?
what beat?
Yeah, and like I keep getting to the turning point in the kind of where this second act begins, and it's not really that specific part that's so hard to write. It's just that once I get to that part, I'm like, right, to explain this twist, and the final twist at the end, and all this other stuff, I feel like I need to include all this information so it makes sense in the synopsis, but at the same time, I feel like that's going to really bog it down and make it unreadable. Not unreadable, just like not interesting. But I'm also worried if I don't include that information, the final twist at the end, the person's going to read that like if I am submitting this to publishing houses, the people are going to read that and they're gonna be like, oh, like that's so lame. So yeah, because I really do think, and it's one of my big worries for my story, is that I have a very, very theoretically cliche ending. And I think that I earn it because I drop clues throughout the whole story that this is what's going to happen. I think I earn it, but one of my biggest fears is that I haven't actually earned it, and that it's just going to be like, people are going to read it and they're like, oh my God. So, yeah, so that's my big worry.
I think for the sake of this, I would recommend maybe writing both, like writing one that doesn't have the details of it, and one that does have the details of it that kind of give the context of why it makes sense. Mm-hmm. And then you can send both of them to the person who's helping you, and they probably can give you some more tips on how to evenly balance it, or they'll be like, this is the one, like just focus on this because this is what we want. Because I think as an author, sometimes we're a little too close to our own work, and we're afraid. I know this is something I've struggled with, is that people won't get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
First-hand experience with that, because I'm worried about it right now. But yeah, I think that's what sometimes I'll do. Like if I'm working on a thing, like a project or something, and I'm gonna have to submit a proposal. I'll write multiple versions of it, one that has literally everything, and then I'll continue to write trimmer and trimmer versions of it. And I think usually you find by the end, the trimmest version of it is usually the best and the one that makes the most sense, usually in my experience of writing things. I don't know, but that'd be my advice or thoughts on it.
Thank you.
I ran out of wrapping paper. And I have, like, I don't know if you can see, but only half the gift covered.
I mean,
you printer paper, Steve?
Yeah, but do I want to be that trashy?
Well, but this is the thing, is that if you have printer paper, you can draw like little ornaments and snowflakes and stuff on it. And
it's my brother. He doesn't deserve that. I'll just
that's how we wrap gifts in my family. We only wrap half of it, and then we stick the unwrapped half underneath the tree.
We usually use bags.
Honestly, I think you're onto something. I should just like take a plastic bag and stick it in, and I'm like, here you go. Don't take the bag off.
Does your shop have wrapping paper?
I guess I could try, but I'm not allowed by Devasia to go on stream, so guess we'll never know.
I guess you can go during the next sprint. Let me.
You gotta with you. You gotta take the whole stream with you, so we get a tour of the Nordic fjord.
It's dark outside,
so you won't see
anything.
How did you do?
Oh, I changed my sheets, and then I looked for my Christmas hat, and unfortunately, I cannot find it.
Sad.
Oh, that's a bummer. There's a lot of chatting going on.
She's saying a lot of chat in the chat.
Oh, my headphones are acting up again.
Okay. I don't know. I can't catch up. I saw Violet was working on her last video of the year.
Ooh, I've been loving her 12 Days of Christmas. So good. Her 12 Days of Christmas have been chef's kiss. I'm a fan.
Her true love gave to her?
More like writing gave to her.
Regina agrees. Synopses are hell. She writes indie.
I see Renata's here.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, where's the comment though? Anyways, hold on.
Also, thank you, Regina. I just saw that you love my sweater. I'm sorry. I'm bad at keeping up the track.
Hi, Renata. And hi, Vicky. It's good to see you. And I saw Crystal. I don't know where her first comment went, but hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Also, Renata, I finally watched Old Guard, so if you ever want to send me your translated fic.
Wow.
Also, I loved it. Don't worry, Renata. And I'm so glad you were you need to watch this movie on one of my streams, because I love that movie.
I need to watch that movie. It looks so good, and it's like everything I want in it.
Mm-hmm. So good.
Okay.
My family, sorry, we've been trying to do a Christmas movie every single night, but we always get super sidetracked. So, for example, like we went from having it has to be specifically a Christmas movie to, well, if it's like slightly holiday adjacent to if there's snow on the ground. So 2 nights ago, for example, we watched Hot Tub Time Machine, which is like not a Christmas.
Oh, that is so funny.
But yeah,
Is that around Christmas though? Or am I just making that up?
Yeah, well, because it's on like a wintry slope. It's at a ski place, which was the logic, and that's why I was like, it's literally just had like snow on the ground, and some of the buildings had lights, so Christmas adjacent.
By that measure, you have to watch. Is it Iron Man 3?
One of them is Christmassy, isn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the one where Leonardo DiCaprio hides inside a bear.
Oh, Revenant.
The Revenant.
No on the ground.
That might be too
Too Christmassy? You're right.
There's a Monsters and Men song about that story, not about that movie, but about that story that the movie.
I love Monsters and Men.
Me too. You know the song 6 Weeks?
The song what?
6 Weeks.
No.
On the album. It's right after the one that like got super popular. What's the name of that song? Oh no. Little Talks on the album.
Little Talks, yeah.
And then right after Little Talks, there's 6 Weeks, which is honestly one of my favorite songs that they've ever written. But it's all about that guy getting lost in the woods and having a fight with a bear. And they literally talk about it. They're like, yeah, when they were getting really popular, they were like, how do you write your songs? And they're like, well, some of them are really emotional. Little Talks is about, an elderly couple, and one of them's kind of slowly falling into dementia. And then 6 Weeks is just about this really awesome Wikipedia article I read once.
I stand that.
Yeah.
If that's not the creative process, I don't know what is.
Yeah. Someone is marinating meat.
Bye, Leo. Happy holidays.
Have fun marinating your meat.
Happy holidays. So
that was.
I know.
Okay, so I guess we'll go into our next sprint now.
What? Already? Are we actually productive? What is going on? What is this?
It sounds like we're going to be.
I don't know how I feel about that, you guys.
Okay.
Wallis is like, you're going to make me actually write the synopsis? How dare you?
For real.
Breaking out. I don't want to do this.
Just stop restarting and just continue.
You're right. You
told Stig this when he kept saying, I want to restart this draft. So now you got to follow your own advice.
Hey.
It's okay, Wallis.
Don't bring my old words up against me. Rude.
Also,
okay,
hello,
ready?
Gio. I just saw Gio in the chat.
Not ready.
Anyway.
Don't do this to me.
Let's do it.
What's going on?
Hello, Gio.
Hi, Gio.
Wait, what? Am I reading this? Huh? Am I reading this right?
Furries.
I think he means werewolves. By furries.
No.
Not furries, furies.
Furies.
Oh,
like
furies. Oh, okay, yeah. I was straight up reading that as furries.
What is furies?
I think
vengeful Greek spirits, usually women that are they like kill people who do wrong things, I think, or something.
Oh.
Yeah. I think you should do furies because I feel like they are severely underrepresented in literature, and they are such an interesting creature.
Yeah. So. I'm a fan of this. I love vampires, but furies, chef's kiss.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Sprinty time.
Thank you, Regina. I'm on it.
Yes, Regina.
All right, here we go.
Grape would be the one to pull shit together and have consistent sprints.
This is your one chance. You may pop to the shop to get some wrapping paper.
Time to be alive.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But if they don't have the same color as the one I have, it's gonna be like half and half, 2 different colors.
Deal with it, I guess. I don't
it's
know.
better than
Do what needs to be done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this now.
No.
Sorry to this woman.
Ooh, okay. How did everyone do for that sprint? Katie?
I mostly have just been reading over some old like character stuff and world building that I'd done for an old fantasy project that I'm considering continuing to work on because I'm really enjoying it. So I was just reading that stuff. That was it.
Once again, I did work the entire time, other than like you guys being annoying on Instagram. No, like obviously,
I don't know what you mean.
there were slight distractions, but it's not like other times where sometimes I'll spend the entire sprint just on Reddit. Like I am working. It's just so slow and everything I'm writing is so bad, but it's fine.
Yeah. You love editing.
You can
too,
fix
so.
it.
I do, but the problem is that now, see, okay, this is my other thing, right? So I want to seem professional to the person that I'm working with, right? Because I want them to like me and want to continue working with me, obviously. And it's already been 2 weeks since I was told they need a synopsis. Now they knew when they first told me that I was about to have a week worth of exams. So like, that's kind of easy to explain why I didn't work on it that much that week. But I like almost did. I mean, I did stuff for it last week, but nothing substantial is how I'll phrase it. And then obviously like, I'm not going to have it completed by this week. And I feel like it's bad form to send it during the holidays. So now I'm like, do I really want to be that type of writer who sends a freaking synopsis a month after you asked for it? I like don't want them to think that it takes me this long to do this, you know? So I just, no.
Deadline?
But I'm still stressing about it.
I wouldn't send it during the holidays. I don't think that's
right. I feel like I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just send like a little check-in note being like, hey, I'm working on it, but because it's the holidays, I don't want to bother you. I don't know. I don't know what's like good form or bad form or whatever. So
I mean, yeah, I would just be like, hey, I'm still working on it. I'll get it to you after the holidays.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's true.
That is true. That is true.
Or maybe ask when they'd prefer it to be given to
them. No, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Just be like, hey, I don't know if you want me to send it during the holidays or whatever. Like, yeah, I don't think there's a problem with asking of what you should do.
That's a good idea. Well,
look at Debasia with all those great ideas.
Yeah. I love that Stig left his camera on so we can appreciate his Christmas tree and stuff.
I love his Christmas
plant.
Yeah. His Christmas bush, whatever it is.
Are you watching Stig? Are we pulled up on your phone? I'm just going to remove you from stream.
Oh, that is a power move.
Power
is
move.
a power move.
How'd you do, Devesha? What'd you do?
So I pulled up my Scrivener file for this.
Nice.
Right. And I was like, I already started it, so I don't want to like just start, typing something new. So then I pulled up the previous version. That was only like 600 words.
Mm-hmm.
And I copy and pasted 300 of those. So nothing. I did nothing. Let me see how the chat did. Jill was talking about how he's gonna rework the history of his Fury family. Love that.
I do like that.
Michael made a 100 years of synopses joke. Hilarious.
That's funny.
It is my pain. Well, and another thing, it's like, it's making me concerned that the structure of my story is not good because, like I said, I was on that website, Susan
Dennard.
Thank you. And I was trying to follow the beats, but my story really doesn't follow the beats the way that she has hers broken down. So that's also another insecurity that I'm going through right now, is that my story isn't well structured. So
I don't know if I'd worry too much about that because Susan
They
Dennard
do a rewrite, so they like the structure.
Well, yes, but like the rewrite at this point, at least from what I had understood, was more like just fleshing out certain character developments and stuff. It wasn't about totally changing the skeleton of the story and like the major beats, but I could be wrong. I mean, this thing is probably going to be unrecognizable by the time I'm done with it. So might as well just go with the flow and go with the process.
Yeah. I think they if the first thing they didn't point out was the structure, then your structure is fine.
That's true. That's true.
I would also say Susan Dennard writes mostly fantasy, and fantasy beats are very typically different than contemporary ones, which your novel's contemporary, set in our world. And so the beats might not line up because of genre, too. So I don't think it's less about your structure and more about the fact that the structures are just inherently different in different genres.
Fair enough. That's a good point.
Gio's having his first live stream on Monday and has no clue how people make the thumbnails. How does that work?
Hey, though, that's exciting.
What time, Gio? What time are you having your little live stream?
Yes, let us know what time.
The
answer is Canva.
Yeah. There's a website called Canva, and if you know about it, and they've got really great options even for free, and that's how I make all of my thumbnails. I'm sure there are tutorials on YouTube about how to make a YouTube thumbnail in Canva, but it's honestly such a great website, so go check it out. And canva.com.
I just put a little link in the thing.
Well, there you go. Doing God's work, Katie.
Okay.
I was like, I'm going to spell it out for him.
Regina got 200 words, and A Quiet Life got 394. It was like completely understand.
Girl, I feel ya.
Violet did nothing but watch YouTube videos. Love that for you. Renata had lunch, did some work on the next adventure.
Okay.
DMing.
I read. Oh, sweet. Right. Renata does D&D stuff. So I'm still working on my D&D video. Wait, does Renata makes videos? Yes, no, maybe so.
No.
Damn, because I need somebody to tag in my D&D in my D&D tag video. Anyway, yo, Renata, let me know if you want to start making videos, and I'll tag you in my D&D. But I read that comment as that it was mainly a lunch spirit, and I was like a ghost? Like, did you have lunch with a ghost? I was very confused by that.
When you said spirit, I was like, is she drinking a lunch?
Right. That's
There's that too.
Pepsi.
Welcome back.
Oh, there he is.
Good boy.
Crystal's having a rough time getting started today. Spent the sprint making food. Yes.
Important.
Eat, energize your body and your brain, and it'll come to you eventually.
Yo, Crystal, can I tag you? I tried to find you on Instagram to ask if I could tag you in my video, but I don't know what your Instagram is. But I know you play D&D, so I want to tag you in my D&D tag. Can I do that? Let us know.
Also, Crystal, you wrote 100,000 words in November. You deserve a break.
Very true.
I'm still shocked by that. That's amazing. It's incredible. Oh, there he's returned.
There he is.
Prodigal son is
Hello.
home.
Hello. Oh, he can't even hear through the headphones.
Hi.
I was just about to remove you from stream.
You bitch, I sent a message saying I'd be late.
I know, I saw it.
There were so many people out there shopping. The queue was like 15 minutes
Everybody's
waiting.
waiting to the last minute
Hey.
to do their Christmas.
Does no one know there's a global pandemic going
Wait,
on?
50 people? That's literally 1/3 of your town's population.
Oh, you get people from elsewhere too, because it's the only shop in like 25-minute radius by car.
Thanks, Crystal. Oh, I needed people
what
who
are we
play
talking about?
D&D. To tag them in my D&D tag that Sombra Honey made. She tagged me, and I just finished the script for that video. So, but the one thing I needed still before I film it is people to tag myself. So there you go. Oh, okay. Geo to what? To I'm assuming 2 p.m.
Mountain.
Which is
I don't know. Some people are night owls. It could be 2 a.m.
No.
My 2021 planners
Ooh,
arrived.
your fox planners? Are you gonna show them off?
My clever fox. I can show them off if you want.
Yeah.
Is that going to be interesting for anyone though? No,
specifically.
probably not.
I know.
Well, I do.
Doesn't everybody do everything for me specifically? Is that not
4 p.m. with Sophie Van On.
Oh, I do know.
I just
Sophie
subscribed to her. So
Yeah.
put the reminder on for that.
I'm putting a little reminder in my calendar. That's 3 p.m. for me. Oh, it's hollow. Ooh, yeah. Unveil it.
Look at this
Oh, yeah.
sleek design.
Are those planners like $30?
Mine, yeah, 29 something.
That's a little better, my plan.
And it's, I'm rich, it's okay. So it looks like this.
Ooh.
Oh, that's camera quality.
And
That's a quick one too. Like
6 months?
Thick boy.
3 months.
2 months. Okay.
3
months. What is the truth?
3. So I bought, because I have to order for Amazon, so it takes forever for them to get here. So I bought 2, so I have like half a year's worth of planners. Because I did end up using it for the 2 last quarters last year, and it really helped my productivity, except for December. But we don't talk about December. We don't know her.
yeah.
And then I have one in turquoise.
Wow.
So pretty.
That's beautiful.
I love it.
Really beautiful.
So I'm going to use this for the winter month and this for the spring months.
Ooh.
Oh,
I love that.
nice.
It works perfect. I love it.
What's all in that planner? Because I agree with what Regina just said. That's really thick for just 3 months.
It's called an Ultimate Achiever Planner. So basically, I can show it off if anyone wants. I mean,
Yeah, crack
Yeah.
I
it up.
love planner content.
Please do.
Only thing I'm worried about is this camera quality, honey. Oh no, I hate the voice Shit. So, yes. Oh, look what you made me do now. It's all blurry.
You did that. I didn't do that.
We do.
Hey, Katie! You and I at the same time. We're singing it.
So this is
So
what it looks
obsessed with
like.
her.
It's for 3 months. And it comes with 5 goal setting pages where you can kind of set your goal,
Okay.
Ooh.
why you want to, what you achieve by achieving that goal, and then 4 milestones for that goal.
Oh.
So my goal for the first quarter of 2021 is to finish my draft. So I'll be like, finish my draft, fulfill my lifelong dream of finishing a draft, and then like this could be like word count goal or pages goal or whatever. And then there's a little mind map bit on the other side. And then it has like a calendar section for 3 months, 4 months, I think. So you can keep like all your appointments or whatever in it. And it also has weekly spreads, so you can plan your week ahead, like what goal do you want to focus on. A work to-do list, personal to-do list, habit, skills, and then that's like a evaluation on the other side.
Nice.
So there's 13 weeks, I think it has in it. So 13 weeks of that, and then you come to like the daily pages. So there's 93 daily pages.
Oh,
Wow.
Ooh.
So the daily pages
Oh, wow.
are
that's what makes it thick.
Yeah.
Thick.
See,
Nice and
so
thick.
daily pages are like a morning review, like what do you want to get done today? And then there's like little boxes for like family, spiritual, health, and whatever. If you want to focus on something, there's like affirmations you can write about yourself, what you're grateful for, what you're excited about, a work to-do list and a personal to-do list, and then today's main goal and just a schedule. So this is like a timetable with I think it has half hours on it, yeah. And then you can evaluate today's wins and what would you improve tomorrow.
Right.
So I really like it. It's really, it seems like a lot of work for a planner, but I need it to be a lot of work, else I'm just not going to do it.
Right.
If that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
can I ask, since your
You can.
goal is in the first 3 months to have a finished draft, are you gonna try and replicate like a nano for yourself, or do you have a daily word count goal? How do
I'm
you
going
how
for
do you-
weekly
Okay.
word count goals because
Okay.
of my schedule. So kind of having daily goals is not ideal. I
Okay.
think I have to do like 1,100 words a day to reach my goal.
Oh,
But
100. Okay. I was like
11
1,000. What?
1,100. That's 1,100.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's totally doable. Yeah.
But I do it weekly, so like 7,000 something words a week. I think is the goal I have to reach to be able to write 100,000 in 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, I
So that's
think
my
it's-
goal. Well, that's one of my goals, and then I have
Crystal.
like a health goal, and I have a reading goal, which I'm also going to write in there. And I had another goal. I forgot what it was, but I have another goal.
Is it like I want to guess what the other goal is. What section of your life?
Oh,
Is it
platform
a work
goal.
goal?
It's a platform goal. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mm.
Oh,
Are you gonna actually start making content
Mm.
on the YouTubes?
Maybe. I have made a script, so we'll see.
hey.
And I do have the equipment, so we'll see. But I make no promises.
Same, Violet. I never tag anyone.
What is
Aw.
the takeaway tag?
I will do it because I need a video for the end of the month.
Same.
The only
Same.
tag video I've ever done is the AuthorTube newbie tag, but I realized they're such great videos because I always love watching people's answers for tag videos. But yeah, I really should do them more often, which is why I'm really excited to do the D&D one. So.
Do you guys plan your content ahead, or you're just like, what shall I do this week? I need a video for later today.
I plan my content. in advance.
I don't, but I probably should. I'm going to in the future.
When I first started,
I like how you're in the future, like 5 years from now.
when I first started and I was doing 2 videos a week, I had like a really specific schedule. And now that I'm just sort of being like, just upload when you upload, it's totally whatever video springs to my mind. But starting the new year, that's one of my goals, is to get back on a regular schedule, be like Katie, where I can be like on Thursdays at 1:15 p.m. So specific.
Well, that's what like the algorithm likes. Like if you post this like a video at the same time every single week, like apparently that the YouTube
It doesn't have
algorithm
to be
likes that.
weak as long as it's consistent, I read.
Yeah, so as long as like so if you post on the 15th at 1:15 every single month, like you have to hit that one. Like if you only post once a month. But yeah.
Wow.
So
But do
I
you
learned that
think-
from
Scary.
I learned that from Sarah LeBrat. She did a like I forget what video it was. Oh my god, what was it called? It was like something like how she gained all these subscribers or whatever, or like how she like tricked the like her tips and tricks for starting AuthorTube, I think it was, or something. I'll find it and put it in the chat. That was one of her
yes,
things.
please. Unrelated, for a friend.
What?
Yeah, it's for a friend of me. that video.
But yeah, she was like, make sure you post, like, pick a day and make sure you can stick to it, if you like want to grow. And I just, if I don't have a deadline, I will never post another video in my life.
Wait, so like, if you have a really strict schedule like that and you keep it up for, let's say, 3 months, and then 1 week you post that, you do meet that mark, but then you post like an extra video, does that throw you off because you posted an extra video?
I don't know. I can't tell. Because I do that sometimes. Like my goal for this month was just to post 6 videos. So I usually set like video number goals, because I'll obviously hit those 4 of the 4 weeks. So I'll do every Thursday, and then I usually like to do 2 bonus videos. So I don't know. I mean, maybe sometimes I think live streams count for that, but live streams like kill your algorithm.
Yeah.
I've actually noticed that since I didn't post, I haven't been doing the weekly live streams, my subscriber count has actually gone up again.
Really?
YouTube is so weird. YouTube is so fucking weird.
Because they can't monetize live streams.
Oh.
I've heard.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I get an ad at the beginning of every live stream?
You can do it before, but like YouTube likes to put ads in between, like in your videos.
Yeah.
So they'll preface pre-made content because they can put ads in that.
Yep.
I mean, I guess because do we get ads if you're like not part of the subscription program or whatever it's called?
Yeah. If you have copyrighted content, you may have ads in your video. Like the videos of mine that have copyrighted music, it's a potential that if you watch one of those videos, you'll get an ad because that ad revenue is going to the artist. Split between the artists of there. But if you don't have any copyrighted content, then there shouldn't be any ads on the video.
But they're changing that. I read the YouTube updated terms. They're changing that. Like they're saying that it's now they can choose whether or not you're in the monetization program. They can throw ads on your shit starting next year.
You are lying.
I read it on the YouTube thing.
Wait, they can just randomly choose to monetize one of your videos, even if you're not like at 1,000 subscribers or 4,000?
No, they're not gonna monetize you, but they're gonna put ads on your shit regardless.
And you're not gonna get any cut from that?
Unless you're monetized already.
Yeah.
No.
Well, like delete.
Because my whole thing was like, you know what? I don't need to monetize. I just want to have a place where people don't have to worry about coming and having to watch an ad, because it's not worth it to sit through an ad to watch me talk to you. Like, it's just not worth it. And
I disagree.
Me?
See, Crystal backs me up. It's real, Wallis.
That's pretty shit policy, though.
I hate that. I'm gonna delete all my videos.
That is absurd.
Wallis is gonna blow up her account. She's gonna post her goodbye video.
Oh, but I've been waiting for that goodbye video.
I didn't know. No.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Y'all have no idea.
No.
I bet YouTube wouldn't slap ads on that one.
No. That's super interesting. Not a good way. And can you
Instagram lives? No, they're not
opt out? Like, is it just that they automatically do this, but you can opt out of it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
That is unacceptable to me. Because then you just have to monetize, basically. Because if you don't, then YouTube is getting all of it, and that just feels super unfair.
That is actually really unfair. How can they? I mean, I guess you put your content up on their website, but YouTube doesn't own the content that you put up. Like, it's still your creative content, right? Like, YouTube doesn't own the videos you do.
For you, which takes up a lot of energy and space. Like, they have to have the servers that host everything. So I'm fine. I'm fine with YouTube and people getting together and monetizing. I think it's a great way for creators to, have income. Like, I think that's great. But when I never, with AuthorTube, I never expected any real substantial growth where it would be worth it to have people have to watch a masterclass ad every single time they switch over to one of my videos. I just am like,
But Wallis, what if you did start the Red Riding Hood in the belly of the beast?
Yes. Or
I love that ad,
the other one where it's like, I I can't remember the first time I died or whatever, like which is Patterson or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't gotten him. I only get either Margaret Atwood or Neil Gaiman.
I get Neil Gaiman.
I also get Joyce Carol Oates with the greatest the greatest enemy to writing isn't you, it's other people, it's distraction. And I'm like, no, it's me. I know
I'm the distraction.
It's like, me, Joyce.
You're a brilliant writer, Joyce, but it's 100% me. I appreciate the support, but it's me.
I posted my source.
Oh,
I read the actual YouTube thing, but that's an article from CNBC.
See, this is so interesting because I was literally like, okay, I've had Disney Plus for an entire year, and the only thing I watched on it was half of the first season of Mandalorian. So I was like, I'm going to cancel that subscription. And instead, I'm going to finally pay for YouTube Premium because the ads have just gotten so crazy. And since I am like on YouTube so much, it really is my main source of entertainment. And I feel like it's silly that I'm not doing that, especially because I could be wrong on this, but I think if you have YouTube Premium, like an actual portion of it just helps the creators you watch, I think. Like, anyway, so I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna do it. But now I don't want to because that just feels so annoying. That's just so annoying.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Channels of any size from now on may see ads run on the videos as long as they meet its advertiser-friendly guidelines. Okay. So you can just make it non-advertiser-friendly.
That's the concept. Like, that's the loophole, right? Is that you just curse the whole time. You have, like, explicit images in your background, like posters up and stuff. You know, you just... That's how you get through it.
That's wild. I cannot.
Inappropriate language, violence. So your sister can't be on. Adult content, shocking content, harmful or dangerous acts, hateful content, incendiary and demeaning, recreational drugs, tobacco, firearms, controversial issues, adult themes in family content. Those are your loopholes, Wallis.
All right. My about to get spicy, you guys.
I wonder what Wallis spicy is.
I think we know.
We do.
On that note, I think we should do a sprint.
All right. How long are we going? 20 again?
Yes.
We're doing 420s.
Oh, that's right.
This is 20 number 3, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Put the banner.
One member in this.
Oh, can I just say, Devisha, this is the crisis that you have put us in. Usually we go for like so many hours, but we haven't even been going for 2 hours and we've already done 3 of our 4 sprints.
I know.
It's not appropriate.
I've done nothing the entire time, but at least I've stuck to a schedule.
Yeah. All right.
Over. We'll be in like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sprint, you guys. Okay. How did everyone do for that sprint?
Yeah. I wrote 2 sentences and I was like, screw this. And then I just been putzing around. Yeah.
Gotta get it done, Wallis.
You know, Stig.
No.
At least
I did
email.
40 minutes of work on it in the past 2 sprints, and I just think that that's a solid effort for right now. So,
Okay, I finished wrapping
All right.
Big Boy.
nice.
And I want
See it.
to show you the bow creation. Oh, fuck me, it's heavy.
Oh,
that
very
was
nice.
nice.
Oh, it's very sweet.
I had to use all the bows because I didn't want to take care of them for next year because I want to buy new bows. Look at that. So
Are
I'm
you
just
gonna
like,
ship it?
what?
Are you gonna ship this?
Oh no, he's picking it up tomorrow.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna be like, dude, this is gonna be so expensive. That thing looks so heavy.
Oh, it is cast iron, so
What is it?
Cast iron.
Cast
No,
iron.
but
cast iron
what is it specifically?
grill.
The grill.
We had this conversation.
Oh,
The hanging grill brazier thing.
well, so you were there.
I know I was there. I'm sorry, people.
Was just not paying attention because she
No, I
didn't care
was
about this
paying attention.
narrative.
My brain isn't fully processing information today. I apologize. Or any other day,
So,
though, to be fair. So.
If he watched the stream, he would know what he's getting for Christmas. But since he's not, you're lost, turd box.
I'm gonna find him on Instagram and tell him. When
Is
you
this-
got
Is this Thor that we're talking about?
Yes,
Nice.
the little shit.
So, Stig, is Stig a god?
No,
So why did your brother get named after a god? that you
my
know?
brother is named after our grandfather, whose name was Thor Alfred,
Oh,
and I'm named after my grandmother, whose name is Synnöve.
okay, gotcha.
I love those names.
Yeah, me too.
I also love when people are
Alfred.
named.
What?
I love when people are
Sounds
named
like your
after their
grandpa.
family members.
Yeah, Thor Alfred. But my brother is named Thor Andre. Because, you know,
Ombre.
it was the 80s, so you'll have to excuse it.
I'm so sleepy.
Well,
I thought you were about to cry. I literally thought you were about to burst into tears, and I was like, Wallis, this.
We're fine.
Wallace Regina has some keen words for you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it, Regina. But the thing is that
Oh, thank you.
I'm just inherently a stressor. So I am gonna stress about it. But that's it.
I am gonna stress about it.
I'm the opposite. I am an unstressor, I think. My life could be in literal danger, and I'll be like, nah,
Me too.
que sera, sera.
No, I think in times of like actual critical danger, like the night.
We have established you would drop kick a baby, so we know this.
But she would get eaten by a wolf, so like
Yeah,
Wallace is
no, I think
The
we're
Wallace give it and the
stressful.
Wallace take it away.
I think it is weird. Like it's sort of a negative relationship with, depending on how in danger I actually am, my stress levels decrease. But then just for really monotonous things like writing a synopsis, it's like, pew! Like every warning alarm is going off right now.
When I did my nursing school, I waited because we had like 6 months to do our bachelor thesis, and I waited till the last 4 days to do it, and I wasn't stressed.
That was a good flex.
Dude's
How did you,
like,
how
what
did you do
now?
on the thesis?
I got a B, so it's whatever.
Nice.
Not
Solid.
bad for a thesis
B.
written in 4 days.
I can't believe.
What?
I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I can absolutely believe. I don't know what to say other than that.
Regina has also been a stressor all her life.
I wonder what that's
Regina.
like.
Regina's always here making us feel better about everything. I love that.
Yeah. Still supportive.
I love her.
Katie, how'd you do during the sprint?
Oh boy, I did like virtually nothing.
Guys,
I did something. I finished wrapping this, which was
I wrote 271 words.
Nice.
See, the Vacia's even on it too. It's just Katie slacking.
Well, I just was rereading old stuff that I'd written.
Oh, that counts.
Does it?
Yeah,
Does
sure.
it? Does it though, Wallis? Does
Writing
it?
If those are stories that you want to revive, then that counts.
Yeah.
All right, fine then. Yes, I
just want to let
your
the
old
record
work.
show that I think they're being too nice to you, Katie.
Thank you, Steve. I think they're being too nice to me too.
Well, sometimes reading your old work is super inspirational and it gets you in the mood to write. I think a sprint, if you really want to say that it counted, it's got to be like writing or writing related or YouTube related, because that's also productive for us, right? So if you're filming, I think that counts. If you were editing,
Or wrapping a package.
If that's Christmas related, so we'll slide.
Because it's festive. It's festive related.
Yeah.
Nothing festive about giving away money I worked hard for.
I mean, you could have just not bought a present.
It's true. You just sent a very heartfelt.
Yeah, but then I got to deal with the whole family drama of like, why didn't you buy me a present? Like, I don't know. Did you die for my sins? I think not. Why does he deserve a present? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is so
also, though, like,
fantastic.
would they actually bring up a fuss if you didn't send a gift? Like, that just feels a little toddler-esque to me.
Oh, welcome to my family. We're a bunch of toddlers. I mean, I'm the best egg, so you can only imagine.
Wow.
Oh,
that's
you're the
saying
good
something.
child? What?
I'm the
What?
good child.
Wow.
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 Yeah.
That's saying a lot.
Just wow. Wow.
Owen Wilson's in the audience saying, wow.
Wow.
Because I'm from like a white trash poor family, so I'm the only one with kind of any social decency. So like, I'm not racist, I'm not a homophobe, I'm not a bigot, I'm not a sexist, but the rest of my family, whew. Love you, Mom.
As if she's watching.
Right.
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
Michael can't describe how little he's done.
I mean,
Mine-
same, Michael. Same, Michael. That's just my vibe right now.
I mean, you're getting through the day, you got out of bed, Katie. Good on you.
Yeah, now you're being too nice. Fuck off.
Well, that's what my bestie tells me when I'm having like an off day, and I'm like, I'm a piece of crap, and she's like, you got up and got dressed. Congratulations. One step closer to death.
The day it comes.
I didn't get dressed. I just went to sleep in sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
Can you see?
Oh my god, that's
Ooh,
beautiful.
that's pretty.
Oh my god,
Is
I
it
love
purple
that.
and green?
Purple,
Yeah.
yes, holographic or whatever.
It's coming off green in the camera, but it's more like a orangey gold, not on camera, which is weird.
Oh, it was very green on camera, but it looked
when it's
great.
like this, that's like a copper penny almost.
It's green to us.
That's so weird.
It's like Slytherin, but make it festive.
Hollow taco.
I love Hollow Taco.
Are you wearing a shawl, Wallis?
Am I at a what?
Are you wearing a shawl?
I am, because the dress I'm wearing today is a little bit booby, so I was like,
Ooh.
Wallis?
no. Maybe once the live stream is over.
Why are you wearing a dress today?
You're just gonna do a private show.
Sorry.
Why are you wearing a dress today?
Because it's laundry day and I don't have other clothes. So
Fair enough. I was wondering if you were like gonna do something fun or festive later today.
No, it's not a fancy dress. It's like a loungewear Target dress. Like it's super yeah.
She's wearing the dress from Mean Girls, the Santa costume.
Oh my god.
I am, and I'm gonna do the full Jingle Bell rock for you once the stream ends, and it's just us on private. It's gonna be so great, you guys.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna film it for your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You go, Glen Coco.
Yeah.
She doesn't even go here.
The stream is a mess.
It always is, though. It would feel really disconcerting if we ever actually got our act together.
I don't know. We had a lot of consistent sprinting
I
from
know.
the Vacia, none other than.
Yeah.
Teetering on disturbing to me a little bit. Like, what are we
Like, who snatched your body and where is the Vacia?
I just don't understand how anyone watches us.
The consistency. Like I get accidentally stumbling upon us, but just the consistency is what amazes me.
Just staying. What are you doing here, guys?
Because we're entertaining. Okay.
Are we?
Are
This
we,
is the
though?
question I asked
I mean,
myself.
I think y'all are hilarious. So
It's like, just watching a train wreck.
Can't look away.
people do that, Devasia. People do that.
Man. How did this chat do during that sprint? Did we already talk about that?
Michael did nothing.
Oh my
God.
Wait, that's amazing. Wait, I have to hold on. Don't take that comment down. Hold on. I have to immortalize that. That's amazing. I love that. Thank you.
That's gonna go in the highlights.
That's so funny.
Thank you, Regina. And thank you, Crystal.
We just want validation, you guys. So keep the compliments coming, please. But how did everybody do? Was anybody productive on that sprint or not so much?
I don't think the chat did anything productive.
Yeah. Michael's the only one who was confident enough to admit. Yeah. But to be fair, they're probably all like, excuse me, we don't come to your live streams to be productive. That's the point.
They're also probably like, it's the 23rd of December. You expect us to do work today?
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true. That's so true.
But also, other people are doing tons of stuff today. Like, Keelan is doing a 10K day, and I'm just like, girl.
Well, that is a lot.
Yeah. She's doing it all on stream, too.
Yeah.
No way. I could never. The pressure would be way too much.
I can't.
Also, I could never do it. Wait, I'm lying. I was going to say I could never do a 10K day of just sprints, but then the Worldwide Ride-a-thon is when I did a 10K day by accident. So
you actually wrote 10K during that?
Not the one that we did, but the first one. No, the one we did, because our stream was so late at night or early in the morning, depending on how you look at it. That was the only riding I did during the entire ride-a-thon was during our stream, and that was it. Everything else. Also, oh my god. So I have been, because I'm doing my little Aaron and Karen deep dive video, I've been rewatching our old live streams, but I've also been rewatching them on Grape's channel because I'm trying to get your hourly view count up so you can monetize. I have them on in the background all the time. But it's so funny because her channel was the first one that we did outside of the Worldwide Ride-a-thon, and you can tell how nervous we all were because we were all so quiet and polite, and now we cuss each other out. And we're just it's so funny. It's just so funny.
What the chat doesn't know.
Yeah.
What the chat doesn't know is that we hang out outside of live streams. A lot.
Yeah. Last Wednesday, Stig was actually productive and he went to work and stuff. But Devasia, Katie, and I, after the live stream ended, we stayed on. We took a little bit of a break in the afternoon, but in total, we streamed together for, I think it was 13 hours total. Is that right?
It was too long.
Way too much. It was way too much.
It was the time. It was the time.
Stig, you're muted. Okay,
oh man, but yeah, that was quite the marathon. Also, I should say we streamed, and I think in total we did 1 hour worth of sprints during those 13 hours.
No, I think we did more than that because we weren't setting timers, so it's hard to know exactly how much we did.
Oh, that's true. Because I was gonna say I'm pretty sure we just did 3 sprints, but they were probably longer ones. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of it we were literally just talking to each other. So it was.
We came up with some good content ideas though, so y'all need to look out in the future.
That is true. That is true. For hints for anybody, you should go back and watch some of my OG videos. Self-promotion.
Join our OnlyFans.
We're gonna potentially do a sequel to my video where I let the dice gods decide which book I buy at Barnes & Noble. So if you want to know what that is, you got to go check that video out. So yeah, it's going to be a good time. And Stig missed out on all of it. It was so sad.
In the arms of the angel.
Hey, Devisha.
Mm-hmm.
Your Kanban board, do you do anything special for the new year? Like, are you going to fully remake it, or how does that work?
I'm just gonna take the stickies down and then reorient. Yeah, basically. It's like, reorient my goals and then put the stickies up.
We're like just about 2 weeks out. Have you started thinking about how you're going to reorient your goals and stuff?
Hold on 1 second.
Sure, that's fine. How about you?
Sure, honey.
With goals, etc. I don't know. It's very open-ended. You can interpret that.
Who? Me?
To you.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I chose a word for 2021. Like the intentions word, whatever. Like there was that whole.
Share it.
This is a sneak peek because I'm filming a bullet journal video at some point.
Yay!
Chartreuse. It's our intention.
Yeah. Yes, I want to feel more chartreuse in the new year. No.
Yeah. You guys are laughing, but my inspiration or intention, whatever, for this year is literally 2 different colors. So careful.
Oh, yes. It's
is it blue and gold?
Blue and gold.
Indigo and gold. Yeah.
Indigo. Sorry.
Get it right, Steve.
Wait. Go watch Wallis's video.
Oh,
that's what I was doing. That's why I said hold on.
You're so sweet.
Hold on to one more
My word is clarity.
Clarity.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know what I'm doing in my life.
You're on her goals.
Yeah, trying to be clear in my life.
Wait, that was so funny because Stig was like shuffling papers right when you held up your journal. So it looked like your journal transcended time and space and went into Stig's frame. It was so funny. Anyway.
To be fair, it's just stickers of pizza and stuff. So
nice.
They call those sticky boards with the planner.
Oh, nice. I love stickers going in my planners.
I do too.
I have an entire box of stickers. Katie, how did you decide upon clarity?
Well, I just graduated from college, and I'm sitting here having just graduated. I just finished a 2.5-hour test, and I was done, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with my life now, because for the last however many years, my entire identity has been student. So now I'm sitting here like, student. I'm just a
student.
So I decided that I wanted like clarity, and I think I'm trying to focus on like what my goals are, like what I want in my life, like how I want to move forward, like with like my YouTube, with my writing, with like my fashion style, which I know I'm not really displaying because I'm wearing a Christmas sweater, but I want to get more into like honing in who I am, because I feel like a lot of what I have been is student. Student. So that's why I chose clarity. Also, this journal is too big, so big. I don't know how I'm gonna film the bullet journal video. I haven't figured it out.
I believe in you. I think you can do it, and I love that. I love a year of self-discovery. I think that's great.
Yeah, my therapist is very pleased with me too.
Aww.
She's like, you need a year of self-discovery, and then I was like, yeah, maybe. This was in November, and then my mom was like, hey, you need a year of self-discovery. And I was like, yeah, maybe. And then I read the Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and I was like, oh, I need a year of self-discovery. So that's what it is.
Violet's word is forward. I like that.
I like that.
I'm going to be backwards.
This is going to be obscurity. Just the opposite.
I love
it. Like what, like red and silver to be the opposite of Wallis's?
I think the opposite of blue is yellow, isn't it? That's why I picked the two.
It's indigo. Excuse you, ma'am.
Indigo. What's the opposite of indigo?
I picked them because they're like opposing forces, but you can make them work together to create a beautiful.
So is that like a
what is the line? Is it a line from your book?
So, okay, no, but okay, here we go, guys. This is some special. So the main character of my story has this ability where he can pick up on people's memories. If they're remembering something, he can live in that memory as if he lived it. So it's, but there's this one girl throughout the whole story, and it's not the person he has a romantic relationship with, but she is grieving the loss of her friend. And a lot of times whenever he's picking up on her memory, it's shrouded in this indigo cloud. But by the end of the school year, a lot of stuff has happened, and he once again picks up on a same memory that she had, but this time it's golden. And so it's like that, it's kind of a very, and the colors come up a lot. The indigo and gold are the colors of the school, the boarding school that they attend. And it's just, they're everywhere. And so this idea of like sadness and joy can coexist together, and you can find beauty in both of those things. And I don't know, I just, going through 2020, not to get like too deep because it's all superficial, and it's like very superficially deep is how I'd phrase it. But I just was like, I don't want to go into 2021 being like, I have to force it. I have to force 2021 to be the best year ever to make up for 2020. So for me, it's like, here's to a year of indigo and gold is about like embracing the fact that life is going to be sad, but life is also can be beautiful, and just allowing yourself to exist in that kind of life. So
I love
That's
that, Wallis.
beautiful.
That is
Kate
beautiful.
was
That really is.
what? Sorry. There was a lot.
I said Kate was about to cry.
Oh.
It's like so nice, because that's, I think, what a lot of people need to hear is that like the coexistence. Oh my God, that happiness and sadness can coexist at the same time. And if I was where, I would just want to give you a hug. Is what I want to. I was about to say where you were in the world, and then I was going to be like, "Oh, I just covered the camera." Whoop. Fine, but yeah, it's really nice. I love that.
Okay, wait, this is a total tangent. But you guys, so I was texting Katie about the conjunction the other night because she loves space, and I'm sorry that you had clouds. That makes me really sad. But I love to get stupid with astronomy stuff. Like I love to talk to the stars and to celestial bodies and things. And so I was looking at Jupiter and Saturn that night when they were super close together. And I was like, I want to say my piece to astronomy, because I feel like it's been 4 years since I graduated college and I really miss it and stuff. And so I was like, I'm going to talk to it now. And I turned to the sky and I was like getting really serious and, really emotional. I was like, conjunction. And then all of a sudden the little schoolhouse rock, like conjunction just popped into my brain. And I was like, well, that moment is ruined because I was just like cracking myself up in the middle of a field outside my house. I was like, okay, never mind. Just kidding. I always try and get so deep, and then I just end up making a stupid joke and ruining the moment. It's like, it's a good time. It's a good time being me.
So you were able to see it in the sky?
Oh yeah, hold on. I took a really cool picture, and I don't know if you can share it. I'll share it with the
You should post it on Instagram. You should like post like a post and talk to the stars in your post, because I actually did that with Beetlejuice a couple.
Oh, earlier this year when like there was the potential that it was gonna go boom. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was. I had such mixed feelings about that, but hold on.
What was going boom?
So there's a star in the constellation Orion named Betelgeuse, and it's a red giant. And for years and years, they've been like, it could explode tomorrow, or it could explode in a million years. And at the beginning of 2020, it was acting really weird, and they thought, oh God, maybe it's about to go supernova. And if it goes supernova, it's close enough to us that it would be as bright as the full moon at night. You'd be able to see it during the day, and it would be in the sky for almost an entire year as it slowly faded away. And it would just be so cool. I mean, what an awesome astronomical event to be alive to witness. But it's Orion's shoulder. And Orion, I know this is basic, but Orion is my favorite constellation. And I was just going to be like, no, I don't want the sky to change like that. Because once it fades after that year, it's gone. You can see through a telescope. And I don't, Orion is such a huge culturally important constellation that I was just like, oh man, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I was very conflicted over Betelgeuse, but what was I doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I was messing with
Yeah.
again. Hold on.
Essentially, though, they found out later that like they think Betelgeuse is smaller than they originally anticipated, so it's not nearly as big as before, and that's why it was fluctuating because it got really dim and it was really hard to see for a while. So that's why they thought it was going to explode, because usually when stars go dim, that's right before they
boom,
supernova. Yeah, kaboom. But it's actually closer and smaller than they originally thought, so that's why it was doing that. But I know I was actually like going to be really upset if Betelgeuse died, because it's like my favorite star.
Sirius, no, Vega is my favorite star, but
Vega's a great star.
I love anything that has to do with Orion. So
I like Rigel too.
Ew.
Anyway, this is not me.
I don't know the names of any star.
Like an astronomy live stream. I was gonna say, sorry, I just totally glitched out for a second. But we were talking in our 12-hour marathon, and Stig, you're invited. But in our 12-hour marathon, I mentioned how we could like do like a writer's retreat to this place where I go to during the summer, and I have a really nice telescope up there. And so at night we could go out on the dock, and I could give like astronomy lessons. It'd be so much.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Dang it.
Anyway, yeah,
Michael's
I apologize, Regina. We were completely just. Wait, that's awesome.
That's so funny. I forget the sun is a star.
No.
I love her
It's a really
too.
pretty picture. I wish I could show it, but
I'll post it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my story if people want to go see. I'm
So
Wallis
go follow Wallis.
or Writes on Instagram. I'll put it on my story.
Also, like how Gio is like, you guys are still here, and I'm like, it's been 2 hours. Jeez,
right,
Gio, we streamed for a long time.
this is nothing.
right.
This is short. It's a lot of chatting.
Well, it really is.
Oh, Wallis. So we built a telescope and had no freaking idea how to use it. So all we saw was the moon. And I was like, okay, there's no way. Like, it should be, clear in the sky. So then I downloaded a like sky star app. Like, I don't know what it's called, Night Sky or something like that, to figure out where Saturn and Jupiter would be.
Yeah.
And it turns out it would be on the other side of the neighborhood, so we couldn't even see it.
Oh,
Our house is black.
But now you have a telescope, and that's like the coolest thing. Also, Saturn and Jupiter are always in the sky for the most part, unless they're there during the daytime, and then which you can't see it. But you can still go out tomorrow night or tonight and see Saturn and Jupiter individually, and I highly recommend it, because seeing Saturn, especially through a telescope, and like being like, holy shit, it actually does have rings, and it really is just out there floating in space. Like, we literally are in a solar system. I think it's a mind, not altering event, but like it reorients you a little bit seeing Saturn through a telescope. So I still recommend going out and doing that, especially with your little sisters. I think that'll be really powerful for them and for you too. So you should still do it.
No.
Okay.
Fuck them kids.
Okay.
It's been too much time already.
I tried to do my whole science communicator, science educator, and I failed. So we're good. No Bill Nye career for me. It's fine.
You could be the next Bill Nye.
There's already a girl who's like taking that, who's doing that.
Really?
Her name's Emily. She had
I've
a
heard of her.
never
heard of
She
her.
sounds-
You can do
she
better,
sounds
Wallis.
stupid. Yeah,
No.
Wallis is better.
No, she is
Okay.
not. She's on TikTok and she has a Netflix series.
Oh, yes. No, I do actually think. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I do. Does she have like really dark hair?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I do know who she is. Yes, I do love her. Oh.
Yeah. No.
But I do think Wallis, you'd be a great person to educate about the stars, and like in a different way, because she's very like scientific. I think you bring more of the humanity into what looking at the solar system kind of means for us as humans, and I think that's something that science kind of sometimes misses. Because I think that would bring the mass. Not that Emily doesn't do that, because I think she does. She talks about like a bunch of stuff, but I think you're specifically good at making the stars and the solar system feel relevant to us puny humans.
Well, so sweet. Thank you.
I only speak the truth.
So I did say we were gonna do 420.
Man, I was hoping you forgot that. We've already done 4.
We did
No, we've done
3.
3. We've
I was
done 3,
hoping
Wallis.
I didn't know well enough.
You know what, Wallace? I was gonna say we don't have to do the last one, but since you said something, this is your punishment. Get ready to sprint, baby.
Wow. Okay. Fine. I'm actually gonna try this time too.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That was
Could not be
mean.
funny.
You spoke too soon.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
This is all on you, Wallis.
I'm the bad pupil who got everybody extra homework over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Definitely.
This made me laugh. Almost like he's a writer.
True.
Thank you for finding me funny, Regina.
Oh, that's great. Fantastic.
Astronomy isn't astronomy. It's just the true natural world.
Mm.
Preach, Michael.
What does that mean?
It's the true natural world. I don't know, but it sounds good.
It really is, Regina. When I was 12 years old, I went to an astronomy camp in California for the summer, and on the second night there, we went to the telescopes, and I saw Saturn through the rings. And my mom always sent me to like a different kind of summer camp during the summers. Like one year I went to a theater camp, one year I went to a marine biology camp, and so she was just trying to get me to do random stuff. And it was
Your mom sounds amazing.
It was at this astronomy camp. Yeah, my mom's fantastic. It was at this astronomy camp that I saw Saturn's rings through a telescope for the first time. And that's when I was like, I want to be an astronomer. I want to study astronomy. So it truly, I know Devasia was all like, no. But
I was joking. Well, I would like to see it by myself. I wasn't joking about the sisters part.
The fuck them kids.
It's truly a different kind of experience of seeing it out there than like seeing it on a picture, just because you're actually looking at it and you realize it's real, and it's something else, man. It's something else.
Something else. Okay.
Something else.
Time to sprint.
Mm.
Go. Now.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Kitty.
Okay, that was it, you guys. No more. I won't torture you any longer.
I used another 10 minutes. I was actually I went against everybody's advice and I started again. And this time I was just like, you know what? Don't try and make it fluffy. Don't try and make it sound good. Just literally just write what happens in the story, right? Which, you know, should have been what I've been doing since the start, but whatever.
Mhm.
And I ended up writing almost 500 words. And it's like actually fairly a decent overview of all the major beats that I want to hit. And I feel like I'm still including those like important pieces that will make the ending make sense. And so I'm actually feeling really good. So I'm really glad that we did that last 20 minutes. So I guess I will accept that punishment, Devesha.
How'd you do, Steve?
I opened up my planner again and did some penciling.
Did you find a pencil?
No, I did like a really weak pen, so it's cool. It's not gonna show. It's not gonna show.
Do you not have like charcoal or anything that you could? Well, no, charcoal you can't erase. So ignore me. Never.
Why would I not have a pencil but have charcoal?
You have a grill in your house right now, so it's just like maybe
You just wrapped it.
I just wrapped the grill.
They make erasable color pencils, and that's what I use when I want to like pencil stuff in.
I have
Ooh.
colored pens.
I have. Let me get it. Let me get it.
These are erasable pens. You guys ever use these?
Mm-mm.
They all this same company. It's Friction. They also have erasable highlighters, which is super interesting.
Ooh.
They actually work pretty well.
I have a whole cup of pencils.
I have one of these bad
That's a
boys.
nice mug.
And a whole cup of pens.
Wow. Okay, you win.
Oh, I like that. I like the clicky clicks.
And it's also very shiny and purple, which I like. So I tend to, like the night before, I outline the following day.
Mm-hmm.
Following day, that's the right phrase, yeah? Yeah, the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So I outline in blue, and then I revise in red, so I know kind of what my plan was and what I failed at doing,
Oh,
which
I
I
like
like.
that.
That's
Instead
smart.
of having a million pens, I just have one that can do everything.
That's smart.
Well, not everything. It can do 4 colors.
And it can't erase.
It can erase. But I don't make mistakes, so it's cool.
I mean, that's a strategy.
No comment. No comment.
What did you do, Katie? Nothing.
I mean, I don't know. Like, my problem. Okay, so here's my problem. I started working on this project back in like June-ish, like June, end of May, like June. And I really like the concept of this project, and I like what it's doing, and I like the characters, and I like the plot, or like what I have in my head as a plot. But I don't know. Like, I don't know who I want to tell the story, first of all, because I have a lot of characters who could tell the story. And there's a lot of different stories that are kind of happening together. It's very much a plot line that's interconnected with lots of different ways it could go and kind of show different parts of the world. So I'm just sitting here like, there's so many things I want to happen, but all the things that I want to happen are in different people's point of views. So I'm like, do I want to make this a 10 point of view book? Not really.
No.
Oof,
Absolutely
too
not.
many.
Don't do that.
Well,
So-
which character has the greatest character arc?
I do
Who has
have a
the most to lose?
Well, I think the most interesting character also has the most like.
I'm
interesting
sorry,
character
Wallis. Are we
arc.
boring you?
Mhm.
We
No.
are. She hates me. No, she's like, shut the fuck up, you bitch. No, I'm kidding.
No. I love hearing about anything you want to tell us, Katie.
So I have one character who I'm like really attached to, and he has a lot of like backstory and like complex stuff that has to do with the like what's happening in the current like what the story would be taking place in. But part of me worries that like I don't know if I want to like have because there's a lot of story. Okay, so there's a lot of stories where the main characters are like getting trained for something, and they're being like trained to take on like the big bad or whatever. Like that's a whole trope that I love personally.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted the character that I really love is actually the mentor of these characters,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of like, will people be able to connect to him? Like, is he?
Yeah, because
I feel like he reveals too much, though.
No, but I feel like that's not a perspective we get so often. I feel like
now
so much
Sounds
about
like a cool subversion of the
that's a
trope.
good, yeah.
And also readers, well, at least I love competent characters, so.
Yeah.
And he's very, I love him. And that's the thing. Like, I was like, I really want to do his perspective, but I was also like, I feel like he gives away too much of the world, because I know I definitely sometimes rely too heavily on like the character that doesn't know much and learns with the reader. Whereas he's someone who, he's 20 years older than most of the other characters in the book, because he's already gone through a shit ton of stuff. Like he has like this whole really complicated history, and he's like kind of like he was the reluctant hero when he was young, and now he has to train the next generation to fight this evil that he couldn't destroy.
That's good.
That's really cool.
So good. That sounds so good. No, yes, you have to write it from his perspective.
All right.
And also, you still get like the introduction a bit, because I'm assuming he has to like teach the shit kids.
Yeah, like
Yes,
he's still to talk to them, so you'll still get that explanation to the reader. But I love that because it's
And
such
if not, it could be like a nice exercise to, like, if you're used to having the character that doesn't know anything about the world.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a nice exercise to
Yes.
see how you can streamline your world building.
Let's see. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Wallis?
I know. I was just saying, like, I just think that is such a great concept that if I picked up a book in Barnes & Noble or the library and I read on the back blurb that it was from that kind of character's perspective, I would immediately buy that book because it's so underutilized, I think.
Overwhelming.
Not underwhelming.
No.
And the other reason I wanted to do it is because he has like a lot of trauma I want to explore, and like a lot of baggage that, like, I feel like the mentor characters always have that kind of baggage, like that is going on from their past, but we don't get to see that. We only see it through the other characters' eyes, and I'm like,
Yes.
I want to talk about this trauma because
Yes.
he's my favorite. I love
Yes.
him.
And I
Sounds
love
good.
it. Like they get to go off, and the younger people get to go off and save the world. But like the person we follow is the person who's waiting for them, and like that worry that person feels for them. And I just think it's such a great, unique perspective. I love that. I think that's, yeah.
All right.
I like that too. Sound cool. Why do you have so many good ideas? Fuck you, Kate.
You are a fountain of ideas. It's amazing.
I get a good idea like once every 8 months, and Katie has them like once every 8 minutes.
Seriously.
No, that's really not. It's
She's
really
like,
not.
"Ooh, secret project. Would you guys read this?" And we're all like, "Yes, we would all read that." Who are you?
It's unfair. Some people just get it all.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay. Let
But
me.
it do sound like a cool idea.
Thank you. Well, I'll probably talk about it more with you guys off stream. So.
Sorry,
The chat
audience.
has been saying.
Gus, we need to stop being mean to the chat and hinting about all this stuff.
like being mysterious.
I like your sibling
Yes.
dynamics. Love that.
Yeah.
I love
I
Klaus, too.
first thought it was Klaus from Umbrella Academy, and I was like, yes.
Ooh,
I love that
love
too.
I have
I
a
love
comment
that too.
here, though. I have a comment here. Gio, you obviously are the author of your own creations, etc. But as a reader, may I request that if your oldest sibling is like Klaus, will you actually give him character development that sticks around? Because my biggest annoyance about Klaus in the Vampire Diaries and in the originals is that, first of all, I think it is such a fascinating character, but every season of the originals ends with him doing, for some part, some big sacrifice to prove that he really loves his family and that he like has learned that it's really about family, etc., etc. And then the season opener of the next season is him on the war rampage, and he's using his family again. And it's like, can we just have like a little bit of growth that like actually sticks around? So that's my only request from that's just my request, is that your main character, your older sibling, whatever, if they are going to grow, have that growth maintain itself, please. Thank you.
And what I like about that idea is you've said that the older sibling is like Klaus and the middle sibling is like Stefan. What I think is interesting though is that, in my opinion at least, Klaus and I almost said Ian Somerhalder. That's not the character's name. Damon. Klaus and Damon are narrative foils for each other, and then obviously Elijah and Stefan are narrative foils for each other. And I think it's interesting to explore if they were like reversed, like switch. Obviously, your own characters are much different, and the story situation's much different. But since you're drawing heavily from an inspiration like that, which I'm all for, I love doing that. I think it's interesting to kind of think of the dynamics, because the dynamics are distinctly different because even though they're narrative foils, they're very different from each other, and I'm just excited. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Also, the series, which is fascinating.
I don't know who Jenny Humphreys is, though. I don't watch Gossip Girl. I'm sorry.
Me either. But these are characters from the Vampire Diaries.
I got that when you said the Vampire Diaries. But...
well, then screw me, I guess.
I've watched someone. The Dylan is in Trouble, who did the first episode of Vampire Diaries and the last episode, and then you review it. And I don't know. Wasn't for me.
I could never finish Vampire Diaries because Elena was annoying.
My big thing, this is gonna be dangerous to me on the internet, but my big thing is I hated the Damon Elena ship, even though that ultimately became the biggest ship of the show, because spoiler alert for anybody who watched that show, but like in the second or third season, Elena, I think it's second season, maybe it's third, I can't remember. Elena tells Damon, right, because she starts dating Stefan, who is Damon's brother, just for Stig to know that Damon and Stefan are brothers, and they both love this one girl named Elena, and she starts dating her. Yeah, they start dating. She's dating Stefan initially, but Damon's in love with her, and she says, "I will never love you." And in retribution, he snaps her brother's neck, kills him, and it's only because her brother is wearing this special ring that he's able to come back to life. And later in the season, Elena asks, "When you killed him, did you know he was wearing that ring?" And he admitted that he didn't. And it's like,
and she's still dating him?
The fact that they end up together.
What the fuck?
Also, wait, the fact that she looks like their mother? What?
No, she doesn't look like their mother.
Oh, that wasn't their mother? Because that's what I thought.
No, Catherine
That's
was
weird.
not their mother. Catherine was a girl that they loved in the 1800s, and then Elena is her doppelganger.
That's also weird. Like, why do guys want to fuck the same girl?
It is. To be fair, Nina Dobrev is beautiful. To be fair, though, she's beautiful. Like, you can't.
I mean, I like Nina Dobrev, but this sounds like a shit story. Sorry to everyone who loves Vampire Diaries, but I'm not here for this narrative.
The only reason I got through it is because of the original plotline with Klaus and Elijah and Rebecca. They honestly saved the show, or else I wouldn't have kept doing it. Yeah. When Silas comes
get to season 5, and then it gets complicated.
Yeah.
The weird Silas plot line, that's when I drop off every single time. Season 3 is the best season in my opinion.
Oh man, I just can't. Anyway, the story that I'm currently working on, I think I probably already said this on stream, but Project EC is based off of a head fan fiction I had for the Vampire Diaries in order to punish Damon, to get the punishment that I thought he deserved in life, because I think he's such an evil person, and that he needed to actually know what it was like, because he just randomly kills. You know, the thing about Stefan, and never. I don't want to get way too into it because I know not everybody watches the Vampire Diaries, but Damon would randomly kill. It's proof in the Vampire Diaries that you can drink from a human and not kill them. You know, in the Twilight universe, you can't do that. If you're gonna bite a human, it's gonna cause them to either turn into a vampire or die, right? But in Vampire Diaries, you can feed off a human, wipe their memories, and let them go live their happy life. But Damon just he just kills everybody who he drinks from for the most part. And it bothered me every time the episode would open or end with him killing a random extra, because I'm that person had a life and had people who loved them and people that they loved, and so yeah, this whole story, anyway, we don't have to keep talking about it, but anyway.
I also prefer the originals.
Me
the
too.
originals is much better.
It's so much better.
The characters of the originals are so much more deep and have so many better motivations than the characters in the Vampire Diaries do. like when Klaus comes and is like, you know, he like wants power because he feels like he never had that power in his like regular life and stuff. And I think that's a really powerful motivator. And then obviously Elijah was always my favorite. But we won't get that
Elijah was a freaking hypocrite, though. He was like,
I know, but I loved him with Giles.
No, he's such a hypocrite.
So cute.
He's literally so judgmental of Klaus, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a feminist," and will literally be a dead co-ed college girl on their floor that they had like drank from together. I mean, you just know. But also, here's the other thing: I wish that the originals had really focused more on Klaus's relationship with Hope instead of trying to like pair him up romantically.
Yes.
Other women on the show, because I'm like, no. We have seen him be romantic. I really love the idea that the true woman who changes him, or the true person in his life who changes him, and it is his child. Like, to me, that's way more interesting. Anyway, sorry, Steve. We can move on from this topic because I
No.
I also this makes me
made me laugh.
Yeah, I just pluck an idea off every morning and just
Yes.
No, ideas marinate for a while and then I use them. I don't have ideas very often. I just have had a lot of ideas marinating for a while.
Have you ever had, like, do you ever have ideas where you think it's like you have half ideas for 4 different stories and then they all coalesce together and you realize it's one story?
I actually have the opposite. So I have a tendency to have a lot of story elements. So the Wrath King, my current work in progress that I'm editing that I want to query with for anyone who doesn't, originally started out as a part of this much larger epic fantasy that spanned like an entire continent and like a whole bunch of extra things, and it was too much. It was too much. So I've actually broken a lot of and taken a lot of the pieces and changed them, and the country that the Wrath King was in that has been taken, and I've used those characters and transformed the story in a lot of different ways from that. So instead of mashing things together, I tend to break things apart because I have too much. I try to shove too much into one idea. So I think that's also
when
why
you make
it seems
your
like
dual point trilogy, Katie.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
So it seems like I have a lot of ideas. It's just I mashed a whole bunch together and now I'm just breaking them apart because I can.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We're just chatting right now. That's so funny. Yeah. Wait, I mean, for anyone who comes in is like, where's the sprints? We already did our 4.
That's an hour and 20 minutes of sprints.
Yeah.
That was good sprinting. I did 600 words.
Nice.
I wrapped 2 packages, went to the store.
I love that you went to the store. That's so funny to me.
It would take 20 minutes for me to get to the store, let alone like 20 minutes back and forth.
You picked up a pencil while you were there, though, dude.
It's true.
That is very true. It's
Just
closed now.
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Happy holidays! Jessica's doing a sprint on the first day of Christmas.
Oh, yes.
You mean Christmas?
Yeah. First day of Christmas. Jessica gave to me a live stream in a pear tree. What?
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
To find love through siblings.
I love that.
Yeah, love that.
Yep.
One of my favorite things about Frozen is how the true love is from the sisters and not from some random guy.
I do have a quibble about Frozen, though. I do have a quibble in regards to that. So, spoilers for Frozen, if you haven't seen it, it's been out for 7 years. Go, whatever, but spoiler. So when Anna is in that room and like she's trying to get to the fire or whatever, and she's like dying essentially, and she sees, and Olaf comes, and he's like, some people are worth melting for. Isn't Olaf technically an extension of Elsa? And therefore him sacrificing himself for her is an act of true love? Therefore she would be saved?
No, because I think it's more like you can't claim that your child is an extension of yourself,
but
right?
He's not a child. He's not Elsa's child.
He's his own entity with his own wants and wishes. He's his own.
He has hopes. He has dreams, Katie.
But he does love Anna, obviously, because he says some people are worth melting for. So even if you don't want to go with the extension of Elsa route, which
but he doesn't end up melting though, so he never actually fulfills the sacrifice.
But it's not about
Just
sacrifice.
like any guy, Olaf is just full of empty promises.
But no, but like it isn't about a sacrifice because it's like having someone truly love you is the whole will break the curse.
No, it's an
And
act
Olaf,
of true love, and I think for the act to have occurred, like he would have actually needed to like melt. I don't know. I'm hearing the frozen discourse though. It's like interesting.
I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I think if you're going to sacrifice yourself for someone, then and like out of true love, I feel like you don't actually have to sacrifice yourself. It's about the intentions, and obviously the intention behind Olaf's act is that he would die for Anna, and I think that should be enough. That's also one of my quibbles about Endgame, but we're not going to get into it.
I never saw
Endgame. We're not going to get into Endgame because I could literally rant for 3 hours, and we're not having that. I hate that movie so much.
That's me and Vampire Diaries. I literally could rant about Vampire Diaries for probably a solid 2 hours.
Maybe make a video on it. I need your Endgame expose.
Investigative journalism.
I thought a lot of people liked the way it ended. No.
What?
There's a lot of problems with Endgame and its ending. There's so many.
Okay.
One of them being the fact. Okay, so I'll just go.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
No, I haven't.
Do you want to watch it? Okay, fine.
Yes,
Fine. I won't.
I know. I'm so behind. I am so behind.
Let me just remove her from stream.
Yeah.
I'll try. Well, so essentially, there's like a sacrifice in the first movie, and then I think it would have been more powerful. Essentially, my same reasoning for the Frozen thing.
Did you see Infinity War?
Yes, I saw Infinity War.
Okay, so the Okay, but I don't know if I can do it without spoilers. I can't spoil. No. Huh? No. I'm talking about when Thanos. Spoilers. Thanos kills Gamora.
Oh
yeah.
But that, if you know that, it'll kind of spoil what happens in Endgame. So I'm just not gonna.
Okay, gotcha.
When you watch
I liked her. Did she die? Aw.
Gamora, yeah.
I liked her.
Also, I had a whole problem with that aspect in Infinity War. I was like, I really wish that the real test would have been him choosing not to do that, because I think doing that to somebody means you didn't love them, and so he wasn't sacrificing something he loved. Like, you can't show me being all sad about it and being like, oh, he really loved her. No, he killed her. He didn't love her. Sorry.
I think he loved her in the only way that he knew how.
No, I don't think
he did.
No.
I don't think it's real love, but I don't think it's. I think he did love her in a way. It's just not in a healthy way that he. I think in his own mind. No, but I think in his own mind he. But I think it's kind of about the perception of what love is, because like in his heart, in his mind.
Why are you defending Thanos?
I'm not. Okay, but
Katie Ann's a Thanos sympathizer.
I'm not.
Sorry.
No, I just think that in his mind, he was doing it out of love. Do I believe that it was love? No. Do I think that he's right? No. And my spoiler about Endgame is why I think they had a missed opportunity for what they could have done to prove that what happened in Infinity War wrong. But I can't tell you because you don't know yet. It would make more sense. I'm not.
Got it. But did you guys, after Infinity War came out, did you guys know about that subreddit called Thanos Was Right? Yes. And like it gained like 500,000 members, and then after about a month, just for the lulz, the mods removed half of every member and permanently banned them from the subreddit.
That is
okay, that's kind of funny.
That's hilarious. So that's the kind of shit I would do.
Go watch Endgame, Wallis.
Okay. It's like a lot of effort. Maybe I'll just go on Wikipedia and read the plot synopsis. How about that?
That's what I do too.
You just have to give you the rundown of the movie and then her tidbits interspersed.
Honestly, I was thinking about this recently, is how I want to do because if I did a review for Endgame and talking about why I hate it, I'd have to go through like every plot point and talk about why all the plot points don't fucking work. Because I think that movie is absolute garbage.
I would watch it no matter how long it is.
And you guys watch Jenny Nicholson videos?
No.
Yes.
Okay, great, back me up here. You guys have to go watch her. She's so funny. She's like very simple setup. She just sits on her bed and she talks to the camera, but like her analysis of pop culture stuff is so funny and her humor is so dry. I love her. And I think she has a whole Endgame video, so you should go watch it. I still haven't yet though, but you should go watch it.
I don't like superhero stuff though, or Marvel stuff specifically. I like some superhero stuff, but
Oh wait, Violet's still waiting for your Grinch hot takes. What is that about?
Grinch hot take?
I do. Violet was there for that video, and then she must have watched my vlog too, where I talk about it. Violet, it's coming. I just have to rewatch the movie.
Which one?
The original movie or the newer one?
The newer one. So I have a whole. This is my 5-second hot take. Don't have any evidence to back it up yet, and I haven't watched the movie in like a year and a half. But this is okay. So this is just for the new one with Benedict Cumberbatch as the Grinch. So, in that movie, have you guys seen it?
No.
Okay.
no.
So essentially, in that movie, there's a scene at the end, like not at the end, but like towards like the middle thing, that shows that the reason the Grinch hates Christmas is because he was abandoned as a child, and he's in this orphanage alone, and he looks out the window and he sees all the Who's gathered around this Christmas tree, like, you know, singing their whatever, you know, and like enjoying Christmas, and he's the only fucking child left in this goddamn orphanage, and that's why he hates Christmas in the Who's, because they abandoned him. So my whole hot take is that this version of the Grinch is like a whole commentary on American consumerism and American capitalism, and how it essentially really critiques it. But then Disney obviously gets a hold of it, and because Disney wants to benefit off of this, the ending then doesn't make sense for the rest of the story. So there's a whole, and I have a whole bunch of evidence. I literally wrote an entire essay, an entire critique essay
on the Grinch.
The Grinch for a film studies class. I shit you not. I literally wrote an entire paper on the Grinch because.
All right, I have requests. The first one is obviously for you to film the video. The second one is I would like for you, while you film the video, to paint your skin green and have on a green wig.
Oh my god, I become the Grinch.
Yes.
Hold on a second.
From the Grinch's perspective, yes. That is my request. You're muted or something. I can't hear you. Am I muted?
I never understood why he hated Christmas in the first movie, because wasn't he raised by lesbians? Like, didn't he have a family? Am I just making that up? He was raised by like 2 lesbians.
Didn't he live alone in a cabin in the mountains?
I'm so confused.
I mean, like as a child, right? The Grinch. Maybe I'm just making this up.
The Jim Carrey Grinch?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Never seen it, so.
Maybe they did. I'm gonna go with yes. You're right. Maybe. I'm loving that though. Sorry, Wallis. What were you saying? My mom had called me. What's up?
Oh no, I was just saying I was requesting the Grinch face
I turn into the Grinch.
Wig.
I turn into the Grinch. That might have to be how I do it.
Oh, I was seeing somebody the other day. They were like, I've always known that there's a difference between a Scrooge and a Grinch, but I can never quite put my finger on it. And someone was like, a Scrooge is a pro-capitalism person who hates Christmas, and a Grinch is an anti-capitalism person who hates Christmas.
That is exactly what it is.
Like, that's so funny.
That's exactly what it is.
It's also true. I mean, it's a really good distinction.
It is. Man, I'm gonna film a lot of videos tonight because I'm planning on filming a video tonight where I talk about all the things that I watched and like consumed in the month of December. And boy, do I have some hot takes for y'all.
Can't wait.
Okay, Violet, she saw the version I saw.
Okay. I don't know who it is.
Yes.
He had a family. So like, why was he mad?
All I remember the Jim Carrey version is that
Jim Carrey.
He loved a girl and she, like, the people bullied him because of the way that he looked. So that's all I remember. But yeah, no,
Jim Carrey.
I plan on in the dead week or like no man's land between Christmas and New Year's Eve, I want to film like 6 videos so I have a really good head start, because I think one of my goals for the new year is to get back onto a 2 videos per week schedule. So I'd love
That's
to.
so much though.
I know, but here's the thing. I was so freaking happy when I first started this, not this channel, but my YouTube channel, and I was making 2 videos a week, and I was just I felt productive, even though I had my master's and I was writing still. I just felt busy and productive and good. And like eased back into it because I had taken so much of a break after doing a full month of videos for Nano, which is why I've not had a set schedule. But I think I really miss having a set schedule. And I have all these ideas for videos, but because I don't have a schedule, I end up not making them. So I want to push myself a little bit to try and get back into regular content creation. So yeah.
Yeah.
I applaud anyone who can do 2 videos. I applaud anyone who can do 1 video a week. I have no life, but I still couldn't do 1 video a week, I think.
Well, I'm still figuring out the kinks of like, oh, what if every video on like my Thursdays is of a consistent theme? Like Thursdays are my weekly writing blog, and then Tuesdays are the like fun video, like my tag videos or, other things like that. But I'm still figuring things out, but I definitely want to have a more stricter set schedule moving into the new year. So
weekly vlogs are hard to keep up with, though, I'll be honest, because I've tried to do weekly vlogs. I did them for both Nanos, and then I was going to do as like my part of my content is doing like Sundays as my weekly vlogs. And
right.
I just, maybe it's because the way I edit and the style that I edit in, but damn, it's fucking hard.
Well, so what I was thinking was like, instead of doing weekly vlog, but have it be like where I really just film myself vlogging for writing one day. It's just my weekly writing vlog. It's not like a vlog that takes course over the week. It just, every week I post a writing vlog, and it's from one day of the week that I focused on filming myself while writing. And that way the rest of the week, I'm not constantly feeling like I need to pull out the camera.
Yeah, I like that. Like how Laura does the weekend writing vlogs.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
Although Laura has her husband edit her videos, and man, I'm fucking jealous.
Yeah.
Get yourself a man who can edit your videos.
Honestly.
Or a woman. Or a person. But yeah, I'm like, I'll do 1 video a month, but can I keep that up for an entire year? I don't know about that.
That's only 12 videos.
12 videos, and you could pre-film some of them.
Yeah. I'm really Steve.
Still sounds like a struggle boat.
I need to get on the pre-filming game because for this month, I'm posting videos that I made back in September, and it's just been so easy. All I have to do is like edit a little bit of it, and then a thumbnail and put it up.
But then I'm like Wallis. I'm like, if I do consistently every month, the same time, the same date, so that's all well and good. But like, if I want to do like an extra video, will I get punished for that in the algorithm? If I want to do a live stream, will I get punished for that in the video? Then at the end of the day, I'm also like, I'll just do whatever you want. It's your channel. You're here to have fun.
Yeah.
Fuck the algorithm. But then also, the algorithm.
I know. Well, that's why like I forget. I think it was a couple years ago, but Christine, what is it, X-Teen May or whatever. She used to do the book talk things, and then she talked in a Q&A. People were like, "Hey, why don't you do these anymore?" And she's like, "Well, they basically tried to kill my channel because people don't watch them as much." And she was like, "They take so much effort and so much. They don't get as many views." And like, she's like, "I do this. That's her full-time job, for the most part. I mean, she writes books now and she's published, but basically, yeah, she was like." She just can't do those kinds of content anymore because they just bomb her channel for that month. And so, and for like
what is the book talk? Was it a live stream or what was it?
No, she would basically like do a full spoilery kind of review for a book. So she had done one. She'd been doing them for a lot of like bigger releases. Like I know she had done them for a bunch of the Sarah J. Maas books, and like obviously she loves Cassie Clare, so like all the Shadowhunter books. And she said she'd still do them for specific books that like she wanted to do. But she had to be careful because they were absolutely killing her channel and like bombing the rest of her videos that the rest of her people would like. So for her, I think it's kind of weird because it's like, do you want to make your channel like, is it just for you? Do you care about monetization or anything like that? And like for the most part, I think my answer is no. But on the same other part, like I think making videos and being able to be paid for my videos, especially now that YouTube's changing the AdSense revenue thing. Like I'm putting time and effort into my content and now they're taking basically money off of what I've made. Like that doesn't feel right. So it's like, it's difficult. And like the algorithm is hard. So yeah.
But yeah, at the end,
I know, I
end
just
of
saw
the day,
that video. Silence. What are you worried about?
I have
So
like
true.
the tiniest. If I want to make this a living, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, no.
But then I'm also like, do
Wait.
I want to make this a living?
You already have. Okay, hold up though. You already have more subscribers than me, and you haven't even posted a video other than live stream. So like, you're on a good course. Also, you're a man on AuthorTube, which is fairly rare. Which I think a lot of people. Well, I'm just saying, like, that's a more unique
Perspective.
And I think a lot of people are interested in subscribing to that kind of perspective because there are just a lot of women on AuthorTube, and you know, so I think you will fill a role that a lot of people will want to watch. So
Yeah.
I think you have room to grow.
Also, I'm pretty foul-mouthed, so they're never going to advertise my videos anyway, are they? Like,
I thought about that too.
It's not going to be any surprise ads in my videos.
At the beginning of every video, I just flash 2 birds and be like, great, they can't monetize it. Now we get into real content. Yes. Ready to subscribe.
Yes.
I'm also a teenager.
No, you're not.
Oh, I didn't know you made videos, Gio. Do I subscribe?
I just subscribed to him today because he's doing the live stream, and I wanted.
Yeah, I put his live stream in my Google Calendar.
Oh, I was doing that, and then I got distracted.
Yeah.
There are some author tubers I like that are male. One called, is that Author Level Up? He has like a bunch of Scrivener videos and stuff, and I do enjoy his. Do enjoy his content. And there's another guy, but I don't enjoy him because he's like, I don't know, his videos were very questionable.
Ooh, T. Put in the private chat. Who is he?
I forget his name. He was a white guy, and he had one of those like, you don't need to promote your book to make sales video thing shtick. And I was like, oh, you have to do these 3 simple steps, and then everyone will know who you are. And I'm like, girl, this is 3 years old, and I've never heard of you.
Yes.
Yay!
Make more videos. Also, I would like to say before more people drop off, next Monday, my usual sprint is not going to be at 9:30. It's going to be at 10.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because
why are you doing this to us, Grape? Why?
I'm very thankful because it means I get to sleep in a little bit, so that's nice.
Yes, it's going to be at 10, and it's going to be a Millworthy stream, so I'm going to have Kate and Zara on the channel.
Oh,
and this is on the 28th, yes?
Yes, I have not put it up yet, but it's happening.
Are we doing our live stream next week?
Oh, it'll be on my schedule.
I got nowhere to be.
Let me see. That is the day before New Year's Eve. Ooh, would you guys want to do a like New Year planning stream? Or I was thinking about doing an overhead setup and like having my planner on view during sprints as I fill it out and stuff. Would people be interested in that sort of thing?
That'd be really cool. I'm a fan of that.
I think like a goal-focused thing would be cool since I'm also doing my planner.
Resolution video.
Yeah, let's do it.
Watch this in a year and like, man, did we fail?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Going in with the right mindset, Steve, right there. That's great.
I'm a Capricorn. I'm not gonna apologize for that.
Yeah, I think I'm down. I'm totally down to do a stream next week if you guys are.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Fun.
I mean, what else would I do?
Now that we've got that squared away, we should probably do some outros so that we can broadcast. Stig.
Oh, hi, I'm Stig. I tell this all the time. Bye.
And I'm Wallissimo. Also, goodbye.
All our links are listed below, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe.
I'll make content next year.
My name's Katie. I like things. Happy Christmas. Happy
Merry Chrysler.
Happy holidays.
Merry Crimbo.
Have a blessed Yule.
Or happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa.
Oh, Violet, you are also a Capricorn? How fun.
Oh, I knew I liked you, Violet. I knew it.
I know.
Okay.
But yeah, my birthday is 17th of January. So.
What day is that?
That's a Sunday, not a stream. But I was going to do a live stream on it because I have the day off, I think. So.
Ooh,
if you girls want to come and hang.
Now? Yes, we're gonna have a tradition where we hang out on our birthdays.
Sweet.
I love
Yeah,
that.
we should do that. I was planning a stream for my birthday.
That's so cool. I love that.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, let's end this broadcast.
See you next
Sorry
week.
for one person who came in 30 seconds ago. But